M0FXB, we're going to do some tests on the XIEGU X6100 to see if it will either run my jumbo hotspot from one of the ports or run a network adapter so we can get a local area connection. Let's have a look. M0FXB, just going to try something out. What we've got here is an adapter for my network connection, which I would normally plug into my Raspberry Pi. I'll just show you. So there you go, it's going into that. I've got an adapter because it's USB to USB-C. Here's the network adapter. They're on eBay for about £4, and then it's going back to the router. So normal local area connection. Now I haven't even turned this on to see if this will even work, but I thought let's do it live. And even if it doesn't work, I'm sure that because it's a Linux-based system, that it's something that probably could be turned on within all the software. So let's fire up the radio. See if normally we get some flashing when there's some communication between this device adapter and the router. I'm not seeing nothing at the moment. Let's have a look. So nothing at the moment. What I'm going to do is test it on my Raspberry Pi next. So same device on my Raspberry Pi, and straight away it starts to flash away and there's something happening. So whatever makes the Raspberry Pi run this network connector is what we're trying to work out, what I'm trying to work out, can the XIEGU X6100 do the same thing? Obviously the XIEGU has Wi-Fi built in. So I've plugged it into the host port and it's made no difference. So you can see if I've got my Raspberry Pi here, and normally if that was in a USB it would come to life. So there's no voltage coming out of the DEV port. Let's try the host port. So the host port, there is voltage coming out of the host port, and that would make sense because that's where you can plug in things like a keyboard and a mouse. So that's the port that I'm going to need to try the network adapter on. But at least we know we can add a Raspberry Pi. I'm not really sure if we can do anything with it, but at least we know that will work, that, we can power it. The interesting thing now would be if the Raspberry Pi now will run in the normal way. I'm sure it will. I'll just check. So what I'll do is I'll just plug in my hotspot and see if it will run it. So let's just plug that in. Let's see if it comes to life. Right, let's give that a minute. So I would say there's not enough volts coming out of the XIEGU to power the Raspberry Pi. And normally I'd test it with this device, this volt tester, but I need an adapter. I'll show you the adapter that I need. So USB female to USB-C. So I'll get one on order and we'll do some more tests. So until we get the adapter, I can't do any more tests. I need an adapter like this, as I've just shown you, but this end needs to be micro USB-C. Once I've got that, we'll do some more tests. Anyone that's into running Linux and things like that, do you think we can run a network adapter from one of the ports on the XIEGU X6100? And yeah, I'd be interested to know how much lower the voltage is on the out of the X6100 here. Because if it's running a mouse and a keyboard, normally isn't that always 5 volts? But yeah, once I get the adapter, we'll finish these tests. 7.3, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel.